on behalf of the President of the United States Army, and a grateful nation. Please accept this flag as a symbol of our appreciation for your loved one's honorable and faithful service.
I could see in this family and their friends, I could see how much of a great man this guy was to you as a family member, a father, a grandfather, a friend, a best friend, or just an acquaintance that you may want to meet. So it's my pleasure to go through the history of Mr. Dennis, who went by Denny. Denny was born June 8th, 1952 in Harrison, Ohio, and he was a longtime resident of Madison Township in Middletown, Ohio. He passed away on January 2nd, 2022, surrounded by his loved ones at Baptist Medical Center South, located in Alabama. Denny is survived by his wife and best friend. SBC Dennis E. Rudisil honorably served in the 32nd Army Air Defense Command. He was the 11th Signal Battalion, Charlie Company, out of Fort Bliss, Texas, during the Vietnam War, August 13th, 1970, through August 3rd, 1973. Do me a favor. Clap it up for him for that, for the United States of America. That's when America shined. It was great. We were the men of men and the women of women. The United States. So after SBC Rudisil was awarded the National Defense Service Medal, he was a sharpshooter, hand grenade, and marksman with an M16. Following his service, Denny returned home and enjoyed a lifelong career in the trucking industry. Upon retirement, Denny relocated to Ozark, Alabama, 90 miles north of Panama City Beach. His favorite times were spent riding his Harley and hosting out-of-town visitors to share in his southern paradise. He cherished the moments spent with his children and grandchildren. Denny was more than just a friend. He was a father figure to many. He was a pillar of his community. He never met a stranger, and he was loved by all. So may Godspeed and enjoy tearing up the streets of gold. A celebration of life with full military honors. We just saw in honor of Denny. Guys, stand up with me for a minute. Put your hand over your heart. This is a moment we will never forget in Denny's honor. This guy left a footprint on this earth in the name of all your family and friends and God above. May God bless you all.
Well, I have a lot of explaining to do. First, let me start off with what you just watched was a ceremony for my grandpa because he served in the military. But the reason why I haven't been uploading in the past year is because of the prank that I pulled on my last video went way farther than I wanted it to. Because I brought me into the office saying, oh, blah, blah, this isn't funny, blah, blah, blah. They gave me a 2 days suspension. And I'm like, all right, cool. But then I come back the next year, because when I did that, it was at the end of the last year. Come back the senior year, first day of school. I'm back in the office, and they were like, so over the summer, people have been saying this and this and this and this is about you. And I'm like, bro, there's no way this is actually happening. And it was just so much. I'm like, dude, this can't be serious. And it blew my mind. So they called me back into the office. They suspended me for 10 days. I was like, all right, cool. After this 10 days, it's hopefully all going to get lifted finally. No, because that didn't happen. And the 6th, 7th day, they email my mom and tell me that I'm expelled. And for the first quarter and a half, they had no grades. They told me that I could do everything online while suspended, but they disabled the computer, so I'm like, I then bet. So I thought that was it, I was over, I could finally start uploading YouTube videos, but no, my mom's saying that you're gonna go to this school, you're gonna go this, you're gonna do this, and I'm like, oh my god. So I just finished out my senior year, so I didn't talk to anybody at the new school. I wasn't doing it. Well, that's a lie. I talked to like 3 people. But I wasn't doing all that again. I wasn't being myself. I just stayed quiet. But it is what it is. So now that it's finally over, I finally graduated, I'm done with all that. I am finally actually going to be uploading. I'm going to be doing 1 a week starting off over the summer. But I'm throwing a graduation party July 10th, I think. It's super late, but it's the only time where all my family can come because they all have work and everything. And my mom that said as a graduation gift she's going to get me a car, and hopefully I'll be able to start doing more stuff with that. But filming by myself, I still got ideas to do. I got a few pretty decent ideas. But until then, I'm just going to chill, see how this goes. And hopefully people will finally just let me upload without having the cops knock on the door saying,
you've been reported to, the station that you've been doing this and this, and that's extremely illegal. I can't believe you do that. I thought you were better than this. Unbelievable.
But finally, it's over. I hope.
A feel of discontent, I'm finally facing